Giving a whole new definition to the term Blu-ray, this is the Avatar Extended Collector's Edition Blu-ray, courtesy of 20th Century Fox. Now, this one here, obviously, a lot of people are going to be a little bit irked by this, and that, yes, back in March, around Earth Day, or it wasn't in March, but anyways, back around Earth Day, they did release Avatar initially, except it was only on a bare-bones Blu-ray disc along with a DVD copy of it. If you held out and did not buy that copy like I did, this is the set that you've been waiting for. And truly, James Cameron was right in saying that the next set, is going to be what everyone will be waiting for, and that this thing is just loaded to the brim, like with everything with related to Pandora and Avatar and everything that you could ever love, except obviously for one thing, and that is the 3D copy of the film. But regardless, how many people actually do have 3D TVs, so I guess it really wouldn't matter to a lot of people. But just note, this does not contain the 3D release of the film. It's still in regular 2D, but it's just to give you an idea of the packaging. The packaging is a little bit of a holographic type feel to it. If I can get it at an angle, you see. Very beautiful packaging right here. Key to my heart, use black and blue, but let's see, 3-disc set with an all-new 3-hour with an alternate opening and 8 hours of never-before-seen material, 45 minutes of deleted scenes. Haven't even gotten through all of that yet, just to give you a back cover. Looking at this here, back cover, of course, is holographic. A look at the spine, which is holographic as well. Very nice touch. Now, concerning the packaging of this, though, is that this package is just a little bit, it's awkwardly sized, we'll put it that way. If I were to say, like, compare it to a regular Blu-ray disc, like 300, for example, the difference is obviously the little banner right up top right there. So making it bigger than the Alien Anthology, but shorter than Apocalypse Now, which was the size of a DVD cover. So when it comes to shelves, this one will obviously stand out, and if you're really OCD about that, it will drive some people crazy. But, oh well, whatever floats your boat. But let's get this slipcover off. The packaging for this is a lot like Alien, and that's kind of like comes in a hardcover like packaging, much like the outside case of Alien. The spine, which is not holographic. Extend the journey. Obviously with the credits and the extended version and everything. And in case if you guys hadn't heard of it by now, yes, there are 3 versions of the film on this set as well, all available through seamless branching. The extended cut, which was released in theaters this past August, that's like 8 minutes long. And then there's the special edition, in which is like 16 minutes long. It also has the alternate opening on Earth, and it contains the theatrical cut. But let's see, give you an insight. That's what it looks like. But the book obviously fits into this right here, as sturdy to come out, just like the Alien set, which I enjoy. This is what you'll see when you pull it out. Reminding you again, this is James Cameron's Avatar. And now we look at the book itself. Which, however, this is a different type of book, though, than the Alien Anthology. Let's see, open this here. You have your disc specifications of, like, disc 1 contains the movie Avatar, except with the collector's extended cut and the special edition re-release that they just had, including they also now have a family audio track that is involved with the theatrical release and the special edition re-release, so all the bad language is cut out, which I thought was kind of unnecessary, but oh well. I'm not going to be watching it anyway. And so Disc 2 is the filmmaker's journey with the deleted scenes, capturing Avatar documentary, which is really, really good. And Pandora's box is the scene deconstruction, in which you can see many scenes in which they were through the processes of things. Plus also the Avatar archives, which is like a collection of like over some 600 photographs, all available within 1080p, which look really, really good. So take this off. You got Jake right here. This little pamphlet is the Avatar Activist Survival Guide. Security tab right here. Anyways, going to the first page. Jake, Materi. In case you can't really read it, it's because the camera's been flipping out on me. I'm trying to understand this deep connection the people have to the forest. She talks about a network. of energy that flows through all living things. Now, instead of Alien, the discs are housed in little pages like this. But unlike Alien, it's not based out of cardboard. It's like a little slip door or something like that. It's a little hard to explain, but yeah, there we go. The slip door comes out like this, and there's the case, housed right in here in just these little slits right here, much like the Alien anthology, except there's this little flap right here that kind of keeps them hold. Not really a big fan of the design or anything. I mean, it's different, but it's just I'm not really huge into it. I mean, Alien was pushing it in itself, but here's a picture of the first disc, which contains the film in itself. But so far from when I've owned it since about midnight last night. I mean, I guess everything's going to be okay. Only real problem is that you got to make sure the flap is tucked in before you close. So, page 2. The Na'vi say that every person is born twice. The second time is when you earn your place among the people forever. Also, the cool thing, too, I wanted to mention concerning Disc 1 is that it also contains an option in which you can see the scenes that have been added to this 16-minute and 8-minute cut, so you can see the differences right there. I'm not going to go into it fully because I haven't seen the rest of them yet. I've only seen certain scenes and all, but let's see. Disc 2. Yep, this one's going to be a pain in the neck. Alright, there we go. Next page. I was a warrior who dreamed he could bring peace. Sooner or later, though, we always have to wake up. Fly now with me, my brothers, sisters, and we will show the sky people that they cannot take whatever they want, and that this is our land. They can have our lives, but they cannot take our freedom. Yeah, sorry, got to insert a Braveheart reference into there. Oh yeah, I forgot. Disc number 3, which contains all Pandora's box, the scene deconstructions, and the production photos. Dang, almost toppled the camera. Come on, you. See, that was the biggest problem that I had, is that these discs are a little bit hard to get out and a little bit hard to push back in, but oh well. And disc number 3. And again, the book is in a special hard cover as well. Let's see, we'll reinsert all these back into it. Then it all goes back into this little slip box. Sturdy into the slip box. And take the slip cover. Slide that over. And that is the unboxing of the Avatar Extended Collector's Edition 3 discs. So, but concerning the picture quality, sound quality, and extras as well, breathe easy, everybody. This cut of Avatar, or at least this Blu-ray release of Avatar, retains the same picture that was released in the initial bare bones release back in March. So that flawless release, I didn't own it necessarily. I went and rented it and I tested it out a little bit, but that, so I might as well give you my opinion of it now. It's like, obviously, if you've never seen Avatar, on Blu-ray or anything, do yourself a favor, go see it. I understand, from what you heard of the movie, it's like disregard what you've seen in the movie, because this Blu-ray in particular, it's probably one of the best picture quality that I've seen ever in a Blu. I mean, you always have, from the greens of Pandora, you also have, whenever there's fire, the orange and the red, plus the tree in itself with its pink and purples, and obviously the Na'vi blue, of their skin and everything. It's just this cornucopia of color and whatnot that is just, it's food to your visual senses. I mean, I cannot describe how awesome this picture quality is. It's like, if anything, give it a rent, in order to show off your HD TV or something, you can always go for that. But judging from, I didn't do a side-by-side comparison, but from what I remember, this is going off of memory, but it's like the picture quality is not affected, with the other two cuts that have been added in. The other two cuts look great, by the way, as well. Audio quality, it contains the same track that was available from the bare bones release, and it is rocking as well, especially when the military actually do come and destroy, everything, lay waste to everything. And James Horner's score sounds great in this DTS-HD 5.1 as well. And so this audio reference quality for picture and audio, but when it comes to extras, though, this is where obviously it has a step up over its predecessor in that it does have extras. I've listed everything, that I said when going through the book and everything, but the main highlights of it all is that you get to see the scenes, that were the new scenes that are added, the differences between cuts, which I hope they implement into the rest of Director Cut DVDs, because this feature is really, really handy. They also include, let's see, the 45 minutes of deleted scenes I haven't really gone through, but I've seen, some snapshots of them. Some are completed, some are in their very, very rough sketches. But the only real thing, the production diary is really, really nice too, but the only thing, though, that is truly, truly missing from this set, in my opinion, is a James Cameron commentary. That's really the only thing that's missing here. And I've seen interviews with Cameron, and he can talk for hours when it comes to Avatar, because this was pretty much his baby right here. And really, that's the only thing, though, that's hindering this set from being like a true 5 out of 5 when it comes to extras. But if anything, I would have to give it like a 4.75 or something like that. I really hate to go into decimals, but really, the lack of commentary does kind of hurt it just a little bit. But otherwise else, though, the set is huge. Figuratively and literally. So, but anywho, if you need something to test out your sound system, or mainly your HD TV, for example, go buy out Avatar, especially. Even if you bought the bare bones edition, I would suggest grabbing this because of the all new cuts to it. The 8-minute cut adds a lot of character to the story, and the 16-minute cut also includes an alternate opening that's set on Earth, in which we actually get to see what Earth looks like in the near future, and it's pretty awesome. And so, but yes, go grab this. I cannot recommend this enough. When I get the holiday recommendations video up, you can bet that this is going to be one of the top ones that I would highly recommend. And just note, though, don't turn this into a debate concerning whether the movie is good or not. This is the Blu-ray. Go grab the Blu-ray. It is that damn good. So, anyways, take care of yourselves, guys. See ya.